Springtime has taken me out without warning. Out in the morning to climb I must go. High on the hillside I walk and I wonder, far from the thunder of roadways below.
Welcome to my show here at the Fourth Corner Foundation in Windham, Vermont, and my show is upstairs in the gallery. Downstairs is a group show. My show upstairs shows two books that I'm working on, two children's books. One is a graphic novel, which is mostly the stuff you see around here in ink and pencil, and some watercolors, and the other is all the original illustrations from my book Did Tiger Take the Rain, which is on the opposite wall. So on this wall here, you're looking right now at a piece of paper that I thought I'd bring along just to show people how I do some of this work. I do the work originally in pencil, outlined in pencil, usually very lightly in pencil, without a lot of detail unless I get really close. Then I'll put more detailed pencil, because once you put the ink down, it's unforgiving. You can't really change it. You can change it, but I don't change it. I try to do everything original without having to correct things. So this is a combination of micron pen, which is one of these pens, and this little nib's called a crow quill, appropriately, this little raven there, crow quill. It uses ink. It's an old-fashioned kind of pen, and of course a pencil. So this is some of the themes from my graphic novel include this girl and the raven and the coyote. And the story is about a girl who is always on the cell phone, and her father tells her they're going to Vermont to spend some time in a cabin so he can do some work on his computer. And she has to come along. She doesn't like the idea. As long as she can take her cell phone with her, she goes along. And so what happens in the story is that she loses her cell phone, but part of that story has to do with the coyote is the trickster. So the coyote's role in this is somewhat like the Native American coyote, that kind of tells this girl in her dreams that this is your world, I'll show you another world. And the other world that he's going to show her is the world of the forest. And so eventually the book is about how she discovers herself again as, say, a child of the forest. Raven is one of the characters in the story as well as another one of the trickster characters. So these are all various illustrations from the graphic novel. These are some of the more recent ones I've done. These are kind of studies for what I call the dream sequence. And so when she loses her cell phone, she's going to go through a period of dreams. The first couple of nights are going to be like a nightmare. She's going to lose her identity. Her identity was an online identity. She just lost it totally. She doesn't know where she's going, what she's doing. So these, some of these are parts of the dreams, not necessarily that nightmare, but parts of the dream. Like this is a similar theme to this one that I'm just doing right there, but where Coyote appears in her dreams. Or farther down we can see some illustrations where she's flying in midair. And later on, some of the dreams will include, all of a sudden the birds are there, and she's beginning to enjoy the birds, and all these things. So it's a whole graphic novel. It can be up to 100 and some pages long.
Faces that smiled at the lavender blooms. Great is the gift they had left with their ruin. Meekly I savor the perfect perfume.